Hi, and welcome back to Neat Talk. In this segment, we're going to be talking about Chapter 5 from my book, and the name of Chapter 5 is Mentoring Programs Provide Extra Layers of Support. And I want to share with you guys that over the years as an administrator, I got to see the value of mentoring programs. As a matter of fact, just this morning, I was on Facebook and I saw one of my former students. She's still fairly young. She just graduated like this recent past year. And she was with one of the mentors that I assigned to her from middle school. Can you imagine the joy on my face when I saw that? I sent a message to her. But at any rate, in my life as a young adult, mentors were not as common as they are now. At least I didn't know about them. But what I did was I unofficially adopted mentors for myself by just basically watching what they were doing, listening, emulating them. And to this day, I have one lady in particular who was so eloquent, who was so well dressed, and I admire her. She knows who she is, and I love you so much. But I wanted to be like her, the way she carried herself. But more importantly, right now, what I want to share with you all as students and as parents, sometimes students need that extra support. Sometimes they may need support with their schoolwork, if they're getting into trouble, and if they're just doing outstanding. They may want that extra person there to encourage them, to just be there as additional family. I know my students have adopted their mentors in some cases and said, this is my grandmother, this is my mother, a cousin or a relative. And so I encourage you students to seek out the mentoring programs at your school. The guidance counselors will be a great place to start. Your administration and parents, particularly my single parents, call the school, ask how you can involve your students in a mentoring program. And in the back of my book, I have a section called Points to Ponder. I talk about the importance of mentoring programs in Chapter 5 and in the back of my book as well. It's really important. I cannot tell you the lives I've seen go in a great direction because they had that extra layer of support. And also, once again, those kids who were doing well, the joy on their faces when they had extra participants come out to watch them when they were in a sporting event or getting an academic award. Mentoring programs work. I know they do. I did the research. I involved more than 300 mentors from the community in which I lived before I retired to mentor my young adults. And for Black and brown students, this is critical. So parents, I say to you, reach out. Guardians, reach out. Let's have the village support our students to success all the way to graduation. So for more information, please check out my book. You may purchase my book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target. You can follow me on my Instagram, which is at Anitha Jones Author, my Facebook, and my website, AnithaJones.com. Thank you so much for joining me on this segment, and I hope to see you back soon.